Realization that sleep isn't enough. Ever woken up after a full 8 hours of sleep and still felt exhausted? Yeah, me too. You open your eyes, drag yourself out of bed, sip that hot coffee, but your brain's still foggy, slow, heavy, like it's been stuck in a dream. You try to focus, but it drifts away, to the stress from yesterday, to the worries about tomorrow, and then those nagging what-ifs sneak in. It's like your mind just doesn't want to catch up, like it's stuck in a loop, pulling you in every direction but the right one. This isn't laziness, my friend. It's not a lack of willpower. This is something deeper. Your brain is quietly screaming for help, not for another cup of coffee, but for something much more powerful, something you were never really taught to give: true rest. Let's get one thing straight. You don't fix this with more hustle. You don't fix it by ignoring it and hoping it'll pass. You fix it by learning how to truly rest the right way, the deep way, the kind of rest that actually recharges you from the inside out. We live in a world where productivity is glorified, where we're told to push harder, go faster, and grind nonstop. But here's the truth. Without proper rest, you're not getting anywhere. You're just running in circles, chasing after something you can't catch. What you need isn't more time spent working. What you need is the wisdom to rest well. Because the best version of yourself, it doesn't come from grinding harder. It comes from learning to pause, to breathe, to reset deeply. The false rest we settle for, the lies we believe about resting. Most people have no clue what true rest even looks like. They think rest means collapsing on the couch after a long day, scrolling mindlessly through social media for hours, or binge watching Netflix for the entire evening. But guess what? That's not rest. That's distraction. That's your brain temporarily numbing itself. That's your dopamine system going into overdrive, making you feel like you're relaxing, when in fact, you're just giving your brain a headache. Worse still, some people feel guilty when they try to rest. Like if they're not grinding 24/7, they're somehow wasting their time, wasting their life. They feel like they're letting the world down if they stop for a second. But here's the truth. Rest is not the enemy of productivity. In fact, it is the fuel for it. Think about your car. You don't wait until your engine seizes up before you put gas in it, right? So why are you waiting until you hit burnout before you allow yourself to rest? You wouldn't run a car without fuel. So why run yourself into the ground without recharging your energy? How the brain demands rest and mental noise. If you don't schedule your rest, your brain will find its own way to rest. But guess what? It'll do it when you least expect it, during a meeting, in the middle of a conversation with a friend, or while you're supposed to be focused on something important. The truth is, rest isn't just about sleep. It's not even about quiet. Sometimes what your brain really needs is a break from all the effort. Mental effort, emotional effort, physical effort. Just because you're lying still doesn't mean your mind is at ease. In fact, if your mind is replaying past arguments, worrying about what you could have done differently, or stuck in endless loops of what if and I should have, you're not really resting. You're spiraling, quietly. True rest is different. It's a space where your mind doesn't have to react, a space without the noise of social media, work demands, or even your own critical thoughts pulling you in. It's a moment when nothing demands your attention, not even your own inner voice. Imagine a slow, gentle stream of thoughts. No weight, no rush, no judgment, just free-flowing, neutral thoughts. That's real rest. And here's the game changer. When you allow yourself to enter this state, everything shifts. Your mind becomes clearer, sharper. Your emotions settle. No more highs and lows. Your motivation doesn't feel forced. It flows naturally. Your ideas, they hit harder. Conversations flow smoother. Life doesn't feel like a grind. It feels lighter. And if this is resonating with you right now, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Maybe it'll help someone else who needs this reminder too. The path to real rest, how to rest intentionally. So let's talk about how to fix this, how to truly rest. And I'm not talking about more sleep. I'm talking about intentional rest. Rest that you plan for, rest that you schedule, rest that isn't just a random moment when you find time. Because let's be honest, if you wait for the perfect time to rest, it'll never come. You've got to make time for it. Treat it like you would any other important meeting, because in reality, your peace is just as important as your work. The 10-minute mind reset. Take just 10 minutes of your day. Sit in silence. No screens, no distractions. Let your mind wander freely. Dopamine detox hour. Choose 1 hour of your day and completely cut out the digital noise. No social media, no texts, no emails. Just calm, uninterrupted time. The safe spend time with someone who doesn't need anything from you. No performance, no expectations, just presence. Try any one of these today. Just start with one, and you'll see how different your day feels. The real cost of skip rest, conclusion and life-changing reminder. Because when you skip rest, you're not just tired, you're stalled. You grind and grind, but you're not moving forward. You're like someone running full speed on a treadmill, sweating, panting, but staying in the exact same spot. So if you want to become the best version of yourself, it doesn't start with more grinding. It starts with deep rest, smarter rest, more intentional rest. Ask yourself, when did I last truly rest? Not just sleep, not just a nap, but that real deep rest for your mind, body, and soul. That one question could change everything. Take care of your mind. It's the only place you have to live. And if this message has helped you, like, share, subscribe. We need more stillness in this noisy world, and it starts with you. See you in the next one.